to 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense up to the line fast. First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Looking quickly here. Baker now from the gun. This one falls incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So now they have 3rd and short. Baker throwing again. Down the field. Evans has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Once more, it's Mayfield. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Mayfield to throw again. Firing one deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Mayfield. And oh, he got it! Interception! Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Offense to the line fast. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Headed out right. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. On first down, it's Richardson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up. And dose of the hurry up here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up. Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Mayfield on first and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw here, Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is Baker. He has it at the 5. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. White has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done. But into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just like, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, well, you check down to running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, their biggest security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Forced out to his right. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. The Colts pick it up. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. He saw exactly what the coverage wanted him to see. They ended up baiting him into that throw, and it's not only picked off, Brock, but returned for a touchdown, too.
Yeah, the good defenses in this league are trying to do that every single play, trying to deceive the quarterback. Make him look like he's seeing one thing, but in reality, got somebody waiting there to spring on the throw and start that return back for a touchdown.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Abdullah now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And he could have a free play here. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw here from Richardson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Richardson on 3rd. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working quickly here. Once more now, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Baker now. Culp with the catch. And he's brought down at the line. So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time coverage here from the Colts. 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. Baker throwing again. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here. They'll run here on 1st down. Has room into the secondary. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. White will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here's Young now to throw right away. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. A second down throw for Young. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Third down, 3 to go. They go back to Liggett. He's got another one. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, Young. The Lions have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
On first down is Young. That is intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Right to the air, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Lions first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down, it's Goff. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Throwing on second down, Goff. This is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Young. He's got a man.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. On 2nd down, Young. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Young quickly out to Leggett. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. He'll get this out wide. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. From the gun, it's Young. That'll be caught. It's Rico Dowdle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Goff to throw on 1st down. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Young. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 37 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Young. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 96 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Christian Gonzalez has it. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Offense in the hurry up here. May now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Throwing out to the left. Cut! And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Offense to the line fast. Going for it with May. He rolls to his right. He's going for it himself. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down. And dose of the hurry up here. On 1st down, Allen. Oh, right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
6 yards the pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, here's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at a redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. From the gun, it's May. Into traffic, complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Operating from the gun, here's May. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Throwing is May. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Terry Johnson has it. And he's taken down, but before that offense comes out, they may want to wait a second. We've got a flag down, and it is in the backfield. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal. May now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Here's May. Buying some time right. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They send Cooks left. Enough from the pistol to Cook. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Working quickly here. This might be a free play for him. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a 1st down after all. Play action now with Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's May to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it sets up second down. Back to the air. It's May. He completes it in traffic. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at first down here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Christian Benford has it at the 20. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. This is caught downfield by Hollins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. To the air on 1st down. May. He's got a man left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast. First down, May. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that.
And they get this down to the 28. Looking quickly here. To the air yet again, May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing again. It's May. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal. Here's May again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Straight ahead, here's Cook. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Allen on 3rd down. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. Here's Allen. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense to the line fast. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 1st down from the 41. To throw again, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Patriots get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. And he's got a free play here. He's going to push one deep down the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, here's May. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Connection made to Hollins. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is May. Buys time, rolling right. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Again, it's May. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the results. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. May on first and 10. Headed out right. And they pick him off again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back, and they're going to be set up at the 23.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4. And goes to the hurry up here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And give him 4 yards before he stops. Gronk gets second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Cut near the goal line. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded by Henderson. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again! Christian Benford has it! And the Bills get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
1st and 10 from the 32. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a New England 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, May. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On the move, headed right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
May now on 3rd down. And this is another incompletion. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. May throwing for it. Look at that power, deep left side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's across midfield into Patriots territory. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's Allen out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Working quickly here. First and 10. Here's Allen. And they pick him off again. And the Patriots take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast. Here's made in the air. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Trying to throw for it with May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they got the connection, but not the touchdown. He's taken down. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The